of effing jerks. He tried to get it working with 100 viewers lurking, killing loners left and right. Oh, Brent, your mic was jerked. We're sorry that it did not work. Oh, Brent, your mic was jerked. We're sorry that it did not work. Brent, never leave us in the stream again.
Wow, area. Oh, wait, no, that's because it's the wrong mic. Hold on. So, the reason why I played Brent's mic to kick us off tonight is because I can't hear that for some reason. Guys, you already know I'm working through some tech diffs, and that's why I kicked the night off with, Brent's mic, because it's a perfect situation for it. But yeah, I can't hear you guys, including Lake, can hear this.
Perfectly clear. Sounds great.
Because of my laptop situation, I threw it up in my story. You guys kind of know the deal. It's been an ongoing situation, but I sent the laptop off to the factory. They sent it back. Same problem. To keep the long story short, I'm using the laptop to run the stream here, but I'm having to use my phone for like audio so I can hear things. Well, apparently I can only hear the super chats, but but yeah, we're making it work here. Yeah, so what a more
Did they even open
appropriate
the
time
box? Do they just slap that label right back on and send it right back to you, doing nothing?
I don't
at
know,
all?
man. My Umbreon sticker was still on.
They didn't touch your stickers?
Yeah, dude, my Umbreon sticker was still on there. So, but yeah, guys, here we are for a couple of Breakheads, episode 163. Speaking of 163, I had to do some math because I've realized the last couple episodes, Sean just hasn't even been putting the number in there. So for those of you that care, this 163.
Keep track of that stuff.
I think. I feel like it's important to keep track of. I feel like Sean's getting to the point now where he's like, we've done 1 million. Who cares?
Once you stop doing it, it's hard to get it back on track.
We got to
count.
We got to at least keep track until like 200. You know what I mean? Little
200.
200. I mean, we're not too far off. But yeah, guys. So I'm using the laptop to throw up the merch, do all the fun stuff. But yeah, gotta as Ninja would say, I got the jank setup going on here. And I also haven't had to host and do all this stuff for a minute since I've sent my laptop off and everything like that. But yeah, we back, guys. Sean's out of town. He may tune in later. Depends on how much later and if how much later exists, because probably doing like a quick hour and a half ish.
Depends how long the laptop lasts before it explodes.
Yeah, dude, this thing. Yeah, either I'm super tired from working 2 jobs, but the laptop might not even last as long as I feel like it. So, but yeah, guys, we're gonna get into some early deals. First of all, I will go ahead and double check the chat real quick because we do got a little super chat coming in from Ostif, channel member with the 199. Oh yeah, he's correcting his countdown. So always Ostif with the countdown. But here's the correction: 214 days. 214, bro. We're almost under 200
almost halfway,
days.
Man.
Jeez,
that's
quick,
crazy.
Man. Brick. For those of you that don't know what we're talking about, Brick World Chicago, best Lego convention in the world. Obviously, 95% of the people that watch the stream know what that is. If you don't know what that is, know what it is, because you're gonna want to go.
It'll be talked about 50 more times
it.
between now and then. So
yeah. So Ostif, you didn't say a G-dub.
he super twice. Know. He didn't say on either.
Oh wait, did I miss his other soupy?
Well, yeah, that was his correction. That the one that you're reading here, he did one earlier, but he had his days off just by a bit. But no request on that one either.
Usually,
are you missing that one?
Well, yeah, because usually I can just click. I don't know if it's like Sean's settings. Maybe that's why Sean may have to remind him on super chats sometimes. Because usually, auto star super chats.
Yeah, you have the live. I got 4 super chats right here.
See, you have the live chat on one side and the starred chats that automatically show them.
Mm-hmm.
It's only showing me one.
All right. Well, the one earlier from Ostiff says 219 till
Bizarre.
Monday landing and 223 till big event. I love
I
you
can
all.
go
Oh, there's one. Wait.
there. I can here.
Okay,
I have
so you
to
got 'em
scroll
there.
all the
There
way
you
to
go.
find it, but it's not. Usually, it puts it in its own like section, so I can find them faster. I don't know why it's not doing that. Well, another Brent's mic issue. He said, oh, we had a. Oh, sorry, I was reading a different one. But yeah, Ostiff, we saw you on the correction, so 214. Yeah, you didn't say which one on either, but I already know which one you want. So let me go ahead and hit you with.
I remember the time when Eddie went freako. When he grew up fast and Padme was his freako. Came out swinging his saber longer than a light pole. I remember, yeah I do. His midi-chlorian shot right through.
What a classic. Thank you, Austin, for the $4.99. I really appreciate it, brother. Moving over to Lightning Lord, Brent's mic. We kicked the show off with Brent's mic. But I don't know. I guess if you weren't here, it's appropriate for what's going on with all my tech, so.
Remember that night when Brent's mic didn't work? Then he left us all like a bunch of effing jerks. He tried to get it working with 100 viewers lurking, killing loners left and right. Oh, Brent, your mic was jerked.
We're sorry that it did not work.
Oh, Brent, your mic was jerked. We're sorry
That it did not work.
Brent, never leave us in the stream again.
Wow, oh, wait, no, that's because it's the wrong mic. Hold on. The more I think about that song, like, like my laptop's giving me messages.
go.
Get out of here. All right. I don't think anything's blowing up. But the more I think about like I put myself, in my own shoes, back in my own shoes when that song was created. And that mic issue was like the start of either this laptop breaking or I think it was the start of the first one. Because Sean had like an extra one and he sent it to me. I loved it. It worked beautiful for like a year. Worked amazing. I mean, never gave me any issues like this one. That laptop was amazing.
When was that?
And
that must have been like February or March of this year. Was it this year that happened?
Yeah, because it was I want to say like a couple months before.
I remember exactly where I was.
It was a couple
I'm trying to
months
remember
before
when it
Brick
was.
World. Because I remember like right before Brick World, I was like, that was when I like went through all the diagnosis with the company and was on the phone for an hour with them and doing everything that needed to be done to try to fix it, all the troubleshooting and everything. So
that was a crazy hour. I mean, you were on for a bit. We had black screen for a while, but there were still a ton of people in the chat just hanging out and waiting.
I think the more I think about it, I really think that might have been like the last night I was able to use that first laptop I had that Sean sent me, because I remember thinking like, oh, that's weird. I don't know why I ever had a problem out of this thing. It's worked perfectly fine. And then probably the next day or the couple days after I went to use it, I'm like, it's not turning on. Put the charger on it for a while.
Well, it must have been early.
It's still not turning on.
You thought it was the mic still at that point. You didn't even suspect it was the laptop. That was bad.
Yeah. But also, like I said, I mean, things kind of blend together. It could have also been the start of the problems with this laptop, because this laptop was okay for like a month before it started having issues. So, yeah, I don't know, boys. I mean, to be real, if you want to stream, like, the laptop is kind of the heart of it all. Like the computer, your desktop, whatever you have, like you kind of have to. If you don't, it's your structure, man. It's your skeletal structure of everything. I mean, that and your internet connection, but like, yeah. So
you're saying you have the osteoporosis of streaming? Is that where we're ending with this?
Who knows, bro? It needs to be studied. All those memes where it was like this person this transition this dude made, like Post Malone was this and then became this. His transition needs to be studied. My tech diffs over the last year needs to be studied.
Pre and post
100%.
Brent's mic.
Yeah. Anyways, Liam Brick the Bed coming through with the 3 months. We're gonna talk about that endurance because it's kind of the freshest set that's been revealed. It does look pretty nice. It was in the thumbnail, so we'll get to that pretty soon. And the GWP is set, or the GWP is set of the year. Yeah, we'll have to look at the GWP. Are you talking about the bookstore, perhaps, maybe?
I think he's talking about the mini boat, the lifeboat or whatever comes with the endurance.
Oh, okay. So the endurance is getting its own GWP. Okay, all right. I don't know if that's on Lego.com, but we'll find out. Liam Brick the Bed, one of the best names out there, channel member for 3 months, and he wants GWP. So that being said.
It's May the 4th. I want those Star Wars sets. I want more sets than Django has fed. Oh, please put a GWP deep inside of me. Oh, please put a GWP
Deep inside of me. I figured I was going to be by myself on that one. Usually,
Yeah,
it's me
you
and
got
Sean,
it.
but whatever.
You got
It's
it.
fine. It's all good. Anyways, shout out to Liam Brick the Bed. Thank you so much for the 3 months. Feels good to be back in a stream. When Sean did that GWP and I actually got to hang out and for the rest of the stream, it was nice because I feel like I missed so much stuff now, and I think that's why I'm excited to hop on Lego.com and look at some stuff and actually talk about some sets, because I feel like for the last 4 episodes since because of my new work schedule, I always leave at the hour and a half mark.
Right when we're starting to get rolling.
Yeah, and sometimes, it's funny because Sean typically throughout the career, the lifespan of this podcast has always been the one to keep us on topic.
Nah, he's flipped recently.
He's been veering, dude.
I think that's the Tyler influence in full effect, because he's
Dude,
opening the show with food talk now.
Bro, I know, man. It's crazy. It's
a change
dude,
in man.
No knock to Sean. Everyone loves Sean. This show is Sean. I mean, if we're being real, but it's kind of wild because I remember the day, and it's funny, and I don't know if it's because I'm noticing it more now because I'm only here for the first hour 30, and then I gotta bounce. So it's sometimes I'm trying to warm up to the main topic, and we're going off about apple butter and shit. Don't get me wrong, I love it, but it sucks for me because I'm not here for the full show anymore. So
he'll put entertainment above anything else. As long as he finds it entertaining, then you'll talk about apple butter or whatever else 3 minutes into the stream, man. Yeah. But no, last week was crazy. 3 streams, Fignomics and the GWP on top of the show.
Yeah, dude. Shout out to Sean. Sean's awesome. Sean's been going off. Even though he's been going off, but also going off topic. But I'm here for it. I love the off topic stuff. I already hit Ostiff with the 199 here, guys. I'm having to. Lake's gonna make sure I don't miss.
I think
any
we're caught up.
supers.
I think we're good. We hit the 4.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Lake's gonna make sure I don't miss any supers throughout here tonight because for whatever reason it's not showing up on my side. I don't know. I'm signed in as Sean. I mean, look, I got the. Oh wait, I gotta do it up here. No, I don't. I gotta do it right here. Nope.
There he is.
Wait. Oh
Sean
wait, I
in the
got it.
chat.
Here we go. Yeah, see, Sean's here, guys. Not really.
He's in the chat though. He's in the chat right now.
Oh, is he? Oh, he's on the
Yeah.
A. He's in the ACOB thing.
Literally.
Oh, there
yeah.
he is. He's here and he's there. Looks like he's here, but he's not. But yeah, speak of the devil. Yeah, Sean, we're chatting, talking about you. Awesome that he's been going, with the 3 streams last week. I was super stoked to be on for the GWP. But dude, on some of these mornings, I wake up and go to work, and I check on the log into YouTube and see how the episode, how long it went, see how it did, and everything. And 3 in a row.
You have to listen for a whole shift,
4
man.
hours.
It's the entire shift
Dude.
at work.
Yeah, I mean, if not counting the first hour that I was in it, hour and a half or whatever. But yeah, still, it's like 2.5 hours of podcast that I wasn't even in. So yeah, man, I've been in replay gang listening back to those. But yeah, man, Sean been going in with the 4-hour bangers. That's it's like, dang, man, right when I have to cut down my time of being on the show, Sean's like, I'm doing 4-hour bangers now.
Set records, man.
Beer equals girth of the show.
That is
Gotcha.
true.
Well,
that is true.
Hey,
We've noticed.
yeah. Notice, but also like what's crazy, and I've said this before, like I can never tell really. Maybe now that I know Sean super well, but it's still like Sean is the most. I don't know if it's like some kind of John Daly thing he's got going on, but like he's just one of those people who can just have a full-fledged conversation perfectly and been like, oh yeah, I had like 13 beers, and you're like, really?
It's true, but hey, go back and watch the show that Hive was on. It was one of those.
That
long
one I
ones,
did,
man.
yeah.
And I don't know if he was pre-gaming before that one.
Well,
but that was
towards
an event.
towards the
That was when he was trying to end for like 45 minutes.
Sean's like, I can tell. Bruce flowing. Yeah, towards the end of some of them sometimes. But dude, there's been a lot of episodes. I mean, we've done 163 of these. So there's been a lot of these episodes, especially in the early ACOB days when like by the end of the stream or like, we'll end the stream, we're hanging out afterwards. He's just like moving around his cooler or whatever. You just hear like
cans.
So many cans. It's like, dude, how many did you crush? And he's slick with it too. Like he's on screen, and it doesn't seem like he's like sitting there like
he's a master at that mute button or he's cracking them all beforehand. He's pre-cracking the cans.
Oh yeah, he's got them lined up. He's got them lined up like some minifigs on a base plate.
It's that Brick World prep, man. He's got to stay in shape for those long nights.
Oh, dude, man, I'll tell you what. I cannot wait to sorry, I forgot I can do all these things and I just left like and sub up there forever. But do like and sub. As Sean always says, we're terrible at it. We try to remember. But if you're new around here and you liking what you're hearing or watching, throw us a like, throw us a sub. It's free. Go through the catalog. We've got tons of good guests. Pick and choose what you want to listen to. It's a good time over here. But now that I'm going through these banners, large release. Oh, look at all these. Looking at all these old banners. But even though I can't hear it, I can go ahead and throw on. Oh, wait, no, I don't have the Girth Gang music because that's on his board.
You know what that means.
But I do have. Where are they at? Do we got ducks? I can't tell. You got them?
Okay,
we got them. All right, we got ducks. All right, real quick before we get too far into this, because I'm going to try to stay somewhat on schedule here. Because on some of these 4-hour episodes, I'm talking about. I mean, we'll be almost an hour in before Sean's like, "All right, Brent, yeah, go ahead and shout out the Girth Gang." Do roll call, and I'm like, "Oh man, we're almost an hour in." First comment of the night. We got Todd coming through, channel member. First comment in the pre-play gang. Liam Brick the Bed, he's out here. We got Brick Don USA. Cooper, always good to see Cooper in the chat. Shout out to Cooper for popping on for the GWP. It's good hanging out with you, man. We got Shreddy out there in the chat. Shout out to all the mods. We got Lightning Lord 22. Papa Rex, another channel member. Special shout out. Studs likes in the chat. We got Phoenix Flame. Phoenix Flame in the house. I'm like, in my own ears, I'm doing this with no music, so I have to like remember that there is music playing. So y'all can see why this would create a problem when I'm trying to like do the Sean intro, where I can't hear. We got AJ Bits with the extra S's. We got Timmy in the chat. What up, Timmy? Let's see. Let's scroll a little bit here. We got Riley Mims. Ooh, Nicole has that probably more recent comment. I'm getting there. CPA in the house. What up, CPA? Smoky Smokes in the house. What's good, CPA? Or what's good, CPA? And Smoky Smokes. Mize in the chat. We got Charlie, another channel member. Special shout out to you, Charlie. Amy in the house. I'm trying to find you, Nicole. I'll see you eventually.
feeding the duck. Oh, it just looped.
Did it start again?
Yep.
Oh, cool. I thought I had to. Hoarder 66, you know? I feel like it's been a minute. Maybe probably because I'm only in here for the first hour of these things, but good to see you, Hoarder 66. We got Aaron in the chat. What's good, Aaron? Let's see. Do some more scrolling. I went all the way back to the beginning, guys. Sean is here, or at least he was for a second. Anthony was good. Clever Pig. What up, Clever Pig? True Squadron was good. True Squadron. Let's see. We got Bearded Brickman, another channel member. Special shout out to you, Bearded. There she is. What's good, Nicole? Quack. Liam. Quack. Boys. We got Brick Dynasty. Speaking of ducks, Brick Dynasty. Another channel member in the house. It's good. And I think I'm good. We're up to the car. All right, I'm gonna stop these ducks. That's another thing. I can't hear it, so I don't know how many times I'm letting that just roll forever. All right, guys. So 21 minutes in, we shout out the Girth Gang. Start off the show. Super chats. Doing pretty good. I'd say we're on better pace than Sean has been recently. This whole stream,
6 months, I think.
This whole stream's just me crapping on Sean. See, it's not that I'm crapping on Sean. I love off the cuff, like direction sometimes. But like there for a minute, man, like Sean was always like, a little more worried about staying on topic. But it was good because, someone like me and like Tyler and anybody else who's a talker. I mean, we all do this Lego YouTube that we all talk to cameras and stuff. We can yap about anything. It always kind of was good to have Sean to like center everything. But hey, maybe it's just the style right now.
Well, I think the rule is if you're not here, we're allowed to talk crap. I think that's the rule, actually.
Yeah. ACOB mixtape dropping soon.
That'd be sick.
It'd be dope. I don't know if you mean all the super chat songs or like me and Sean creating some more music. I think both things are very like probable to happen. Speaking of super chat music, I've been like not like here so much. So like when I listen back, like one of these episodes I was listening back while I was like cutting the grass. And like I think let's see what came on. I think Droidica came on, man, and I'm like, oh man, this is kind of cool right now. A little
You're
intermission while I'm cutting the grass. I mean, when
you got a little hungry for it after a while.
I mean, when Droidica rolls on, I mean,
You can run, even really fast. It won't matter when I roll up on your ass. I am metal. I've got my blasters. I'm a badass roly-poly robot disaster. Droidica, Trade Federation, pinball. Droidica, I make all the Jedi pay. Yeah, I keep rolling, bitch.
so real quick, just because Sean always likes to hear like the top threes of different people. Currently, I think Droidica always has to be in there. Annie, which is crazy because like I like hated it initially.
So good.
Sean kind of called it out. He's like, just give it some time, man. It'll grow on you. Oh, hey, will you bring me the cat? Yeah, bring me the cat.
Here we go.
Yeah, you guys want to see the kitten? Everybody freaking loves kittens. All 72 of you in here.
Honestly,
So-
it's hard to. It's what's the number 3 song after GWP and Droidica. Like those two are both so good and like
Yeah,
they
man,
sound so
GWP 's
clean. It's hard to beat those two. So
Yeah. GWP is really, really good too. But I'll tell you what. Another good one, and I'll play it real quick just because I do want to talk about Brick World just for a second, because I want to talk about how I want to try to hold off on the hype a little bit until we really get a little bit closer, because like it's a freaking I wouldn't want to do a whole episode about Brick World, in November, but it's very easy to do.
very timely.
Oh, real quick though, I hear my daughter bringing the cat. So as you all may have seen on my Instagram story, we rescued a kitten from the bushes near my house. And for those of you that haven't seen, wait till you see this thing. We've took it to the vet and got everything it needs. Thank you. We've taken it to the vet and it's got everything it needs. It's healthy and everything. It's barely a month old and like barely a pound. But here you go, guys.
That thing's tiny, man.
Look at it like next to my head, like right next to my head, like in the palms of my hands. But yeah, guys, it was in a really, really thick bush. So it was like 2 separate attempts. I know. You don't like being on stream. You hear this little meow, dude?
Oh, we can hear it.
So it was like 2 separate attempts of trying to get this little girl, actually. We thought it was a guy at first. And apparently it's really rare for like ginger cats to be girls, so that's cool.
Huh.
But 2 separate attempts to try to get this guy because it was in like a really thick, it used to be pine trees but was like sawed off. I don't know. It's like real thick, like pine needly type of bush. I don't know. I'm not a bush
Come on,
expert.
Sean's got to calm down here. We're not even an hour into the show. We can't be.
Oh, is he
diving
chirping
into
us?
that. No,
Is he chirping us?
You got to watch your words. Talking about the thin or thickness of shrubbery where you might have found this cat. Yeah.
Well, I'll leave it to Sean. Nicole's here for kitties. Yeah, of course. Anyways, long story short, whatever. Girthy bush, thick bush. It was hard to get this guy out of there because she's so small. So she's like running around from us. So we finally get her the next day when we have some daylight to work with. And yeah, man, here she is. So we named her Weasley, actually. So that's the name we went with. So little Harry Potter reference. It kind of works because my initial thought was I've always wanted to name Dubs for the cat. I know, I'll let you go. She was straight up telling me like, get me out of here. Here you go. Thank you. Bye, Weasley. So I've always wanted to name a cat like a basic name, like a cat named Kevin or something. You know what I mean?
Funny. It's just.
I think it's
that's
hilarious.
comedy right there. Yeah.
I think it's so funny.
Honestly,
to see a cat.
it's funny when you do it for a dog. It might be funnier for a cat.
I had a buddy that had a dog named Jake one time, and I was like, nah, it was like a little wiener dog or something like that. And Riley Mim says Brent is so happy.
But we had a dog named Mike once. He was the worst dog we ever had.
Mike. Yeah, I feel like a dog named Mike would have a little bit of an attitude. But yeah, anyways, yeah, thanks for the dubs in the chat for the cat, y'all, for the kitten. Qui-Gon Jeans in the house. Always got to give a special shout out to Qui-Gon Jeans, one of the best names in the game. But yeah, man, I'm super stoked. I mean, we do already have 2 cats. So we definitely were not going to like, we were not in the market for a 3rd animal. And even when we were like trying to rescue this thing, like we were going to give it to someone. Because like just by hearing it and like being able to see it, like especially once we got eyes on it, we're like, oh my God, it's so small. Like, and then this part's sad, y'all. I'll warn you. But its mommy was deceased within the bushes. So that extra was like a whole nother reason why we're like, I mean, we have to get this. We have to save this cat. Like we have to get this cat. And like we're lucky that the weather's been nice in Ohio because, dude, if it was as cold as it should be right now in Ohio in November, like that poor thing would have been freezing.
Shout out global warming.
Yeah, so shout out global warming for the extended summer. But yeah, man, so we rescued the cat. That's Weasley. I wanted to name it. Here's where I was going with like the basic names, like a cat named Kevin or Chris or Steve. I was like, okay, I'm gonna think about some Weasley names. I already knew she wasn't gonna go with Ron. I was like, how about Ron? She was like, nah. I was like, Fred? She's like, nah, I can't do Fred. I would have loved Fred. Oh my God, dude. A cat named Fred? Freddie? Oh, it would have been amazing. And then I was like, how about George? Because then you have George Weasley. And she was almost on board for that. And then I was like, you know what? How about Weasley? And that name stuck. People on our Facebooks were digging the name. And yeah, man. And I'm glad I went with where we ended up going with Weasley because we thought it was a boy, and she's a girl, man. So
I'd have gone with Bill Weasley.
Oh, Bill. See, and that would have been the next one down the list if I didn't, kind of think, oh, we could just go Weasley.
See, and it works on levels because it's like, what, your cat's name is Bill? It's like, yeah, my female cat's name is Bill.
Well,
it's like a double joke.
Honestly, Billy for a cat would be cool if you were if you're a Billie Eilish fan. Oh, dude, Billy, especially if you had like a black cat with like some real bright eyes. Billie Eilish has like the black hair and she's got like the super.
Oh, isn't that the cat in Hocus Pocus? Right? Is Billy the cat or is Billy the?
Oh, I don't know. I can't remember. I've seen Hocus Pocus, but like twice ever.
Yeah, it's on like 24/7 in October.
All right, I think my super chat menu is fixed. I think because now I can see
the TJ one.
Yes, and I can see this. It's weird. I have this one from earlier, and then I don't have the other 3 from earlier. But now I have Nicole's, and Nicole wants GWP. Can't say I blame you. Tis a banger, Nicole. Thank you so much for the $4.99. You know you don't have to do that, but we got to give you that G-dub.
It's May the 4th. I want those Star Wars sets. I want more sets than Django has fed. Oh, please put a GWP deep inside of me. Oh, please put a GWP.
Sean, that's where I need you, but it's fine. It's funnier when it's just one person doing it, honestly. Nicole, appreciate you so much. You don't have to do that. Then we got Phoenix Flame coming through with 7 months of Girth Gang membership. And Phoenix Flame coming through once brew. It's one that doesn't get out. That's one that gets slept on a little bit. You know what I mean?
OG.
And brew, oh baby, and brew. She lived in the desert with the twin sons until those stories burned her buns. Uncle O got it to it and confirmed what we thought. Oh, well, and brew is really hot. And brew really hot. And brew, oh baby, and brew, you. She's as sweet as can be and a fine GWP. My baby and
that one's a minute long, and I feel like Sean
that one's so long.
I feel like Sean's been cutting it at the whoa yeah part. So and it is it's a minute long. All the other ones are 30 seconds and like a whole minute. It's a lot when you're rolling through some chats and whatnot. So
all right, what are we doing? Are we hitting Lego.com? Are we hitting?
We'll go to Lego.com and look at that boat.
Oh yeah, TJ.
Shout out to StreamYard. I can't see. He's hitting us up with the Girth Gang emojis. You guys will be able to see him on YouTube. The StreamYard thing, I don't know. We get the little codes. But shout out to Tej for using the Girth Gang emojis down there. Moderator, channel member, and a good friend. Big shout out to Tej. Member for 16 months. One of the first. Tej, let me know in the chat which super you want to hear. And while we're doing that, man, Sean, I always say this. Sean, speaking of, 73 in the gang and only 40 likes. Smash it for Brent, Lake, and Weasley. That's right, dude. Give us some likes for that kitten. And if you didn't see the kitten, just scroll back a little bit. Adorable. Weasley. Shout out to Weasley, man. Honestly, I kind of wanted to start Weasley her own Instagram just because of how adorable she is. But I can't leave the other.
That's so 2017.
Yeah, I can't leave the other cats. And then my other 2 cats would get jealous and like I can't do that. My boy cat Louie. My other 2 cats, boy and a girl. Louis, he's the man of the house now. He's the only boy cat, so he's got to hold it down. He's my buddy though. He's the one that, if you guys remember, he's the cat that escaped and I lost for 3 days and then got him back. So dude, that's one, dude, I'll tell you what. And then like, this cat is not the first animal that I've rescued, like going through my neighborhood. I think I kind of told the story when it happened on the show, but I've saved 2 dogs. Do you remember that? I won't tell them.
Remember the dogs. I remember your cat going missing, and that was
this
not
was after,
great.
This was after the cat, but like I won't drag the whole story out. But like there was 2 wild dogs. 2. They had collars on. Like I secured them. It's a whole ordeal how that went down. I'll tell you some other time. But like, yeah, crazy. It took me forever to get these dogs. It was a whole thing. But I probably wouldn't have went after these dogs had a month before that I lost my pet. And I was like, shit, man, it sucks to lose a pet. And now, of course, like I knew this kitten wasn't somebody's pet, but like, I don't know. You have one instance in your life where like, you lose a pet and you're lucky enough to find it and get it back. And then you're like, you put yourself in someone's shoes every time you see like a lonely animal. You're like, dang it, now I have to freaking go save this thing. Like, man, it's kind of like, because I've spent a lot of years bartending and serving, and like every time I go out to eat, like even when I get bad service, I'm like, I gotta tip at least like good enough, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But God, being a good person sucks.
Yeah, you're so great, Brent. You're the
Yeah,
best
man.
guy.
I say I tip good and save animals. Jeez, sucks. All right. Anyways, now that we've got all that stuff out of the way, all the super chats and everything taken care of, let's go ahead and roll over to the Lego website here. Oh, let me know in chat if you saw TJ say what super he wants. If you're still here, TJ. All right. So, Lego website. At least when I pulled it up on my phone, the like main thing on the page was like, getting ready for Black Friday and all that. But, I always forget it's like different on the browser, but we can still see everything. But before we get into Black Friday stuff, I wonder what that holiday tab does. That might show it. Let's go ahead and get into, here it is, boys. Oh, let me take this comment off the screen. Oh, all right. Oh, and the banner. Now we're cooking.
There we go.
Now we're cooking. All right, boys. We got ourselves another boat on the shelves, another boat on the market. I don't know about you, Lake, but like my first, instinct when I saw this thing was like, I love it because like I don't have the Titanic yet, but I want the Titanic. But if you have that like itch for like a displayable historic ship, I mean, this is awesome. This is, to me, like if you can't afford like the UCS Razor Crest or the Millennium Falcon, but like you get the $170 play scale one, it's cool enough where you can still display it and it looks cool. So that's kind of my first instinct on this thing.
Yeah, no, I was right there. My first thought was anyone who bought or wants the Titanic probably loves this set.
Oh yeah. So here we go. Sorry, I was trying to.
I can't figure out if it looks big or if it looks small. Like I don't know if
so let's get to
me off or what.
Let's go straight to these lifestyle images. The ones from the thumbnail.
go.
Oh wait, this is supposed to be me. Oh wait, what's going on? Yeah, so $270, right? $269.99, I think so. Well, I'll go ahead and I'll go back to this because now I gotta look. I gotta look at the piece count first. Okay, a little over 3,000 pieces, and there it is.
Yep.
This is amazing.
Hey, at least it's not 330 like every other set that's coming out.
Yeah, I mean, dude, this seems fair for a set in 2024. All right, so let's go back to these photos here. The sails are cloth, right?
Yeah, I feel like you have all that cloth and you have all those string pieces, and it seems like that had no effect on the price per piece.
Yeah. Yeah. I love the lifeboats on this thing. I like how, so it's funny because, and I want to bring up a specific lifestyle image when I talk about this. Um, I mean, look at the crib. I mean,
Hmm.
is this just this guy's like, little log cabin that
Yeah.
he hunts elk from? You know what I
Got
mean?
his candle burning in the daylight there, the bottom right.
It's like I could just build this Lego set in my house, but dude. Honestly, this one looks pretty horrendous. That Lego set looks so just photoshopped right in there. Same with like the little furniture it's sitting on, like this like chest or whatever this thing is. Like
Yeah.
it just looks like it would not be in there. Like if
They
you had
just
this
threw that
natural
together.
wooden look. Yeah. Anyways, I'm not here to roast the Lego lifestyle images and say something crazy like the Mega Bloks ones are better. Whoa, what? Oh, what? I'm sorry. No, I won't go down that path. Nah, but for real, in the Mega Construct lifestyle images, they actually have like other Mega Construct sets behind them and shit.
Mm.
Anyways, this does seem like something. I mean, even though this picture sucks, imagine this and like the Concorde and the Eiffel Tower. This set's fitting in perfectly with your like 18 plus style setup. If you have let's go back to the model because I've already got some things. If you're like this guy and you exclusively only drink IPAs and typically you have scarves on, but today you went with the vest, and you just want to buy. What is the background? Is he even?
It looks like a boat,
It
right?
looks like a boat, but is
Yeah.
he? Okay, yeah. Does he just have a wall of this building designed like the outside of a boat? I guess that's kind of cool. But anyways, you got a nice little display pack here, the Endurance. I don't know a whole lot about the history of this like I do with like the Titanic and everything, but I do know it's kind of oh yeah, I want to make sure I bring this up. So, do you know the history of this thing, Blake, before I
I
ramble?
don't, other than I think this is another one of the cases of the ship or vehicle that's crashed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like what's up with them like, being like
And that's why they got the lifeboats on there and made sure to make that front
Yeah.
and center. Like take a lot of good pictures
well,
of those.
it was one of those I think a lot of people
Dude, the
did
GWP's a lifeboat, so I mean they went all in, I guess.
Yeah, so people were talking about this GWP. I'm only seeing this bookshelf.
Can you scroll over? Oh, do they not
Yeah, and
show
it's
it
got
yet?
this gate. Yeah.
Cooper said it was on Lego.com.
Maybe if I scroll. Oh, there it is.
No.
Oh, wait.
Nope.
Oh no, that's just the set. I thought that was a MIDI scale version of the set. That'd be kind of cool. Dang.
Keep scrolling
Man.
though. Maybe it's lower.
Oh, this is cool.
I feel.
Wow,
I mean, this set is
It's a yellow banner.
along with the Titanic and the Eiffel Tower, like you were saying. These are
Oh my
sets that I feel like there it is sinking.
Wait. Oh. Dang, they really went there.
I feel like these are a very particular kind of set that like a certain kind of person likes, like
Yeah.
someone who maybe has 3 Lego sets ever. I don't
Mhm.
know that I'm the kind of guy that's into these sets.
This is perfect for the collector that just has this, the Concorde, and the typewriter.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and like
exactly.
in
Yeah.
a mosaic or something. I do like this thing though, honestly, and I think like, am I gonna go full price Jones? No. Am I gonna go D1B? No. But dude, I can't get over it. Shows this thing sinking, bro. I mean, I know that's what happened to it, but could you imagine if they showed the Titanic doing that?
That'd be awesome. Can you click the link that Cooper put in the chat? That's to the GWP
Oh yeah.
straight on Lego.
Yeah. Dude, that's crazy.
That is pretty wild.
Oh shit. Hold on.
Molly Cooler said nobody died, so I guess that's where we're.
Right, yeah, I
see
guess
if-
since most people survived. Can I copy this in chat?
I feel like I'm on both sides of the fence for this. Like, I really like all the fabric sails. I think that looks really good, but I don't really like the hull of the boat, and I think it's just because I'm used to seeing what they normally do with Lego boats and their hulls. Like my head goes straight to the Imperial flagship they did like 15 years ago. That's one
Yeah.
with like the stripe sails. But obviously that was for minifigs, and this
Oh.
isn't. There you go.
I'm sitting here trying
We're
to.
so
I'm
close.
sitting here trying to. I'm like trying to click on Cooper's link, and then I just like scroll down a little bit, like, oh,
One more inch.
there it is. That's why that's blowing my mind still that it's showing it sinking. Like I get most people or I guess everyone or most of everybody, made it out of this incident safely. But it is why it's like, what's the next like
Yeah,
ship?
are they going full Hindenburg? I don't think so. I mean,
Well, that would be tough because it's like that was the blimp, right?
yeah.
That would be kind of tough. I mean, not tough. Like they could do it, but it would be tough to do it in a big scale. Because like you can do a hot air balloon. They've done it before, but like in smaller play scale. So yeah, that's a really cool animation of this thing doing what it did. Here's another interesting fact about this though, like that you might not know in relation to it sinking. They found it.
Okay.
They found it, and you can still literally read like the lettering on the side of it and stuff.
Oh,
So
really?
that'd be interesting to look up some pictures of that.
Huh.
Anyways, guys, here is, I don't know why there's a camera guy. But yeah, here's the GWP. It's cool, but I almost wish that it was, because like when I saw the small version of the set off to the side, I thought,
Mhm.
oh, it's a little
Mini version of the
micro.
boat.
Yeah, it's like a microfighter of the boat. This is still pretty cool though. 2 minifigs in here, and get a little Indiana Jones looking guy in there. Let me get a zoom. Oh, here we go.
If you
Little
click
Indiana.
on that, learn more. There's like an actual product page that has
Okay,
the
yeah.
box, and there's a lifestyle image too.
I would probably know that if I was looking at Lego.com a lot. Oh, let's see. All right, this gets an 18+ style box art.
Yeah, CPA is just drooling over this box art. He loves it.
I mean, dude,
Nice
what can
and
I say?
black.
The two the two GWPs I have behind me, I'm not gonna get them, but it's Baru and Luke's lightsaber. Like I do like when GWPs have a nice box like this. There's nothing worse than getting a GWP and it's like one of those like just like yellow boxes.
Oh no, that's not. I don't even consider that a box. That's not even.
That's like
you might as
nope.
well be in a Ziploc bag.
Exactly. It might
But I
as well
mean,
be in a
compared to
bag.
the droid carrier we got for May 4th with that beautiful rolling hill on
Oh
Naboo,
yeah. Yeah, that's a nice
that's what
one,
I
too.
shot there.
Dude, this is a good lifestyle image. Lego. This they put the set here, or at least made it really look like they did. No, okay, so sorry guys, I can't. I'm on Lego.com looking at this stuff. Let's see. I gotta see what CPA was saying about this thing. Let me find him. But no, I mean, all right. Let me give me a 1 out of 10 on the GWP from your angle, Blake.
I really like it. I would go like 8 out of 10. As far as accuracy to what it is, I have no clue. But just the amount of stuff you're getting, I think the quality of the figs is good. I'm assuming that those are all reused parts, just because that's typically how these things go. Maybe one new print in there, but I doubt it. But it's not going to push me over the edge to buy the whole ship.
Yeah.
But it's continuing this trend this year of most GWPs are getting locked to the single set that's being released for the hundreds of dollars, and it's not available for a threshold.
They should probably do that for like every Star Wars UCS set that comes out, but they don't.
Well, don't give them any ideas for May 4th.
No, this thing's solid. Not solid enough. This is one of those sets where I do like it. The likelihood of like me buying it, is probably like 30%. And
it's like 10%. There's so much other things that you would rather buy than this.
Yeah, you're right. I want to like it. I think that's what it is. Like I want to like it because I really do appreciate it.
You want the prestige and the esteem of being someone who finds beauty in the set.
Well, I mean, dude, I like boats, bro. Like, cause I really do want the Titanic. Like, I really do want to try to own that set before it's gone, even though it is expensive.
Yeah, but if you had if you're picking up this one or you're picking up the Harry Potter Durmstrang ship, which one are you grabbing?
That's true. Durmstrang's cheaper. I wish Durmstrang was this size though.
That'd be
bro.
awesome. That'd
Oh
be
my
so cool.
god, bro. Dude, make Durmstrang like, more. Oh, I just thought about something. This thing's probably close to the barge size, because I was gonna say make Durmstrang like
Ooh, yeah.
to the size of the barge.
Look at the description. Does it have its specs?
Let me
normally-
see these specs.
Normally it has it somewhere.
Ooh, I don't think it's
Keep-
list.
Keep going down.
No,
Oh, yeah,
because
there's a bunch
after
of
this
crap on this
is.
page. Is there
Ooh,
no
look at that. We
description
got
at all?
some old ass pictures. No Man Left Behind. Wow. Yeah, no, usually it's got the stats like somewhere right here in like the white part.
I bet you're right though.
But,
I bet it is close to with
Dude,
the
it's like-
front
like-
end there.
Like not as girthy, but like lengthwise, bro. And I know
Mhm.
it doesn't have any minifigures and it's not Star Wars, but yeesh. But dude, like, oh man, I love the Durmstrang ship. I really do, but I wish it was a little girthier. But something like that ends up getting some.
Honestly, that's the
some
real
more girth.
problem with Potter right now. If they just started doing only like $200+ sets.
Treat it like Lord of the Rings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. No,
Treat
it
it
needs
like
Lord of the Rings treatment. That's
But I feel like
100% right.
okay, so I feel like treat it like Lord of the Rings, but like meet in the middle. Like take where
Yeah.
Harry Potter's at, take where Lord of the Rings at. Because I would love to have, at least one, maybe two sub $100 sets from Lord of the Rings. Like,
Mhm.
because we've got them in the past. Like, it would be really cool. And like, I'm not talking about brick heads. Like, sure, yes, brick. I want a freaking like $70 play set, or even like, don't even get me started on battle packs, bro. Can you imagine the orcs and
Yeah,
the
I don't know
elves?
how they're not
Oh.
doing Lord of the Rings battle packs right now.
Bro.
Like even if they charge the $30-$40 and make them more substantial with like castle builds and
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, dude, and like, oh man, like, yeah, think about how like just useful the pieces would be, even if they were like making new prints and everything like that. Like, they could do just some generic hobbits and stuff like that.
Well,
to,
even
like,
just like stickers of like on the banners and the flags and stuff, that would be killer. So Brandon is saying 31 inches long, and the barge is
I can look at it.
30.5. It's longer than the barge by a half
Bro.
inch.
It's longer than the barge. It's skinnier than the barge, and it doesn't have an interior. I get it, but
It's
And it's-
almost twice as tall as the barge with those sails.
bruh. I've
Let's
said it once
see.
and I'll say it again. I'll get it when it's
Dude,
I'll
it's only a half inch less wide than the barge. It's basically bigger than the barge in every way.
bro. Bigger than the barge, bro. Hold on, I gotta go back and look at this thing.
I bet it's much less girthy though, because the barge is like a
Yeah.
rectangular prism.
Yeah, let's get one more good look at this thing. I kind of brushed it off there towards the end, but it is, I mean, as you can see here, boys, the endurance is skinny, much more skinny than the barge. But I don't know, man. I don't know, looking at there, like it's skinny, but it's
Oh
not
yeah,
like,
those lifeboats are probably padding out those stats. The lifeboats and the masts, because they'll stick
Yeah.
way out.
oh yeah. But I mean, like, I don't know, dude. It's still like, God, the barge is 6, right?
Yeah.
Gosh, dude, like, I just feel like the barge has to it's got to be a little bit cheaper. And I know all Lego's expensive nowadays, but it's like, man, you even got an engine in here too. Oh, look at this ladder right here with these little like droid arms. I
Oh, yeah, I
like
think
that.
those are. I think
I
they've
like-
used those for skeletons before, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're not
those are like the-
technically droid arms.
Those are like
Yeah.
the rubberized rope pieces on the
Yeah,
side
man.
there.
I like the technique with that. Look at that.
Hmm.
Very nice. I do like how the lifeboats are held in with these kind of curved pieces there. But yeah, no, it's dope, but it's one of those sets I'll like to just talk about how it would be cool to have, but
It's a
yeah,
distinguished Lego set. Didn't you go all in when the Concorde came out? Were you the one that was yapping about all the
I did see
fun
it,
facts?
and I like it too, and I would rather have the Concorde than this. I think the Concorde's definitely cooler than this.
Concorde's
By the
only 200 too, right? And
yeah, it's cheaper.
that's more easy to swallow.
Yeah. Also, speaking of the Concorde, I will say this: I was watching The Parent Trap, the Lindsay Lohan one with the family, like a week ago. At the end of the movie, the Concorde, it's mentioned.
Is it?
Just saying. They use it. They hop on
Interesting.
that. They hop on it to go back to London at the end of the movie. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Just saying. Early 2000s vibes.
Fun fact.
Late 90s, early 2000s vibes. People were getting on the Concorde before that. It was unhealthy for life. All right. That's probably about enough of the boat then. I think we've seen the butt on that thing, as Sean would say. I think we've seen enough of this thing. So I thought that this holiday screen was going to pull up the Black Friday stuff, but I think you just kind of have to go to just like the deals. It's weird. It's always messes with me how like .com is always different than when you're just like on your phone.
I don't know if we're gonna see any Black Friday on Lego yet. I know Target's running their stuff, and maybe
I got
Amazon
Target
is
pulled
doing
up
a
too.
little bit, but
no, I got Target too. There is this decent amount of stuff on sale if I can find it, dude. Oh my god. Oh, I know how I have to find it. There's a tab for
offers.
it. Like, did you see it?
Go down a little bit. Offers on
there
the
it
right.
is.
I think that'll
I think that takes
take
to
us
it.
to their sales.
It always looks different versus if you just go on the on your phone. I don't know why. We got Venomized Groot on back order for a little bit of a 30% off dealio. Endgame Final Battle's cool if you need the figs and stuff. But now, correct me if I'm wrong. This is where we kind of need Sean for this kind of thing. But I think Lego definitely will put some other stuff on their website on sale. We're just not seeing it yet, right?
Yeah, I think this is just kind of their general get those numbers going, and then once we get to the big event, more will hit.
If you need Atari, here's Atari for 20% off. If you need the snub, here's a little 30% off for that. That's not
decent for that. Yeah,
that makes that snub.
That should have been retail.
Yeah, 25 feels a lot better for that. Dynamite still hanging in there. If you need,
shout out JB. Get it before
it.
it's gone. Get it signed next year.
I got my copy signed and bought it for $50 through Walmart. Happy days. But yeah, the second page is probably going to be a couple keychains, some other stuff,
brickheads.
So yeah, we'll swing over and see what those.
Still hanging out.
They're just still, bro. The Hulkbuster, man. It just. Do I even click on it? No, I'm not going to click. I'll slightly zoom in. The Hulkbuster, man. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like the. Did you ever have one of those instances where, like, growing up as a kid, like, you have your friend group, and there's that one guy that's like, no one invites him, but he just kind of shows up to things, and like kind of lingers.
And if you put him next to the Sanctum Sanctorum and the Daily Bugle and Avengers Tower.
Oh my goodness,
he's that guy. Honestly,
dude,
I feel like I put the Black Panther bust above this set. At this point.
Oh, I think I do.
I was maybe 50-50
sure.
for me before, but this one's hung around for so long.
I'll tell you why I think the Black Panther bust is a better set, and I would rather buy it on a deep disky than this, and that's because I just think it looks better in person. Like, I've seen both of these in person. I think the Black Panther bust at least looks better in person, and I think it just displays better. I think, like, you could put the Black Panther bust somewhere else throughout your house that's not your Lego room, and it would pass off as like something just pretty dope to look at. You know what I mean? But if you put a Hulkbuster in your living room, it's just gonna be like, oh, it's a giant action figure. What's going on here?
Well, and it's bad because, like, I think like 3 or 6 months after this one came out, they put out another like $40 one, like they do once a year, and that $40 one was like the best one they've ever done, and it
Oh,
looked
yeah.
better.
Dude,
this
what
one.
is up with Lego? Just does that, bro. They're like $200 R2D2. Here's a $100 one.
Kneecap
that
themselves?
the shelf lives overlap.
Mm-hmm.
They did it with the I want to say they've done it with some kind of Batman, either Batwing or Batmobile. Maybe not though. But yeah. Anyways, that's my little segment. The Hulkbuster is hanging around. That crazy that it was ever $550. Crazy that it was ever $550.
Imagine if you paid that $550 for it.
No,
I feel so bad.
I could not imagine that because like you could buy a way doper set and have money left over still. You could buy the cantina.
Dude, I would be
$6
on
to
Lego
spend.
customer service being like, hey, I'm going to need like 50,000 VIP points right now because this is not right.
Yeah. I did not have a good time with this. All right, so cool. That's our Lego segment here. Our Lego.com segment. We'll swing over to Target here in a moment.
Target for
I'm
the
gonna
real
just kinda-
sales.
Yeah, I'll take it for a hunch, says Shreddy. I'm just going to kind of go through some comments, say hi to some new names that strolled through here at the hour mark. See, I'll probably do another solid like 30-ish minutes. But yeah, it's good. It's nice to be here for the entire show, and not have to miss a bunch of stuff due to the work schedule. Oh, Sean did say he may be appearing I think he said 10 or 10:30. So we'll see if Sean pops in to at least close the show out. Yeah, shout out to Cinema. Oh,
That's Molly Cooler.
this is the one that got Tyler messed up. I understandably, because I almost messed it up too. Cinemolecular?
You got it.
Okay. Films. Channel member special shout out. Target has the Atari for 123. That's almost 50% off. All right, we're about to go take a good look at that here in just a moment. But yeah, Floored in the chat. What's up, Floored? Barley Harvest in the chat. What's good, y'all? Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Colton in the house. Too many bricks in the house. Yeah, man. All right, so we're about to look at. Sorry, guys. Sean's much better at multitasking than me. Anytime I'm like driving the ship and like doing things, I always have to kind of go back and forth. Let's go ahead and take a look at one of our favorite retail stores, which let me ask you guys this question in the chat real quick while I'm pulling this up. If you add $1,000 to, no, not even this. I think how I saw it in like a video somewhere. If you add I think it was something like if you had an hour to spend as much as you wanted to in a store, or 30 minutes. If you had 30 minutes to go in any store and buy as much as you want, where would it be?
This is on your Instagram story, right?
Yeah.
I think I saw that.
Like Lego store, don't get me wrong, that's a solid, easy answer. But I think you got to think about the stores that also carry Lego that carry other stuff. Because where my head goes is like, and I'll go ahead and just say
what else are you grabbing at the store other than Lego?
Oh, dude, I mean, think about it. If you go to Target, bro, you can get. Dude, my Xbox controllers are beat. I get myself some new Xbox controllers. Get myself new Joy-Con. Not even controllers. I'll just go ahead and get myself a brand new Nintendo Switch, maybe a couple extra Joy-Cons. Brand new Xbox, grab a TV, grab a headset. So I would definitely hit some electronics. Then I'm definitely hitting some Lego for sure. Hitting Lego 100%. Just electronics, Lego, and then golf balls are expensive, and Target has good golf balls. Probably grab some golf balls. And then on my way out, of course, just stuffing as much Pokemon cards into that card as I can.
Yeah,
and then I'm good.
You could go pretty crazy on Pokemon.
Yeah, dude.
They stock them well.
You could almost get the entire shelf's worth of Pokemon cards into a cart in 30 minutes if you wanted to.
See, I think I'm going to the Lego store though, because
just the Lego store.
How many TVs do you need? How many PS5s do you need? You only really need one of those.
I just
if I can go grab, You know the 25 UCS size sets that I want?
Yeah, that is true too. I just so happen to like be in need of a new Xbox because mine's super old. Um, but I don't know, man. Like you could get some like a brand new backup iPhone. Like there's a lot of electronics you can get in there. Like
You get razors if you get someone to open the glass. Razors are expensive.
we're talking about
Batteries are expensive.
yeah. I mean, I'm going new consoles, a TV, a new headset. I'm going like brand new AirPods because AirPods like small electronical stuff like electronics that would like take up like a low amount of space. And then you go in with your Lego sets to take up the majority of the space. And then Pokemon cards. And like, dude, Target out of most retailers, I mean, don't get me wrong, Barnes and Nobles has a good solid selection too, but like you can still get some girthy boys in Lego or
That's
in
true.
Target.
They're getting bigger and bigger
But
ones.
I will say though that I mean like it would be nice to be able to be like, I need the Titanic. I need the also though, depending on which Lego store, and I guess obviously like the best pick would be like, you know, the biggest Lego store you could go to that would have the biggest back stock.
Disney
'Cause it would-
Springs or something.
Yeah, because it would suck if you picked a Lego store and they like didn't have like
Like the Schaumburg one. It's
yeah
like the little aisle.
yeah they like don't have like half the UCS sets you want. But no, it would be nice to go you know have your 30-minute free shopping spree in the Lego store and just go like I mean because me I would go Rivendell, Bower freaking
You get two. You get two bar doors.
yeah, just to make the stupid,
Yeah.
ridiculous tall one. I would get the Daily Bugle. I'd get the Avengers Tower. I'd get the Eiffel Tower. Why not? Dude, actually think about having to acquire that mini set. You would have to have them bring out like 3 of those carts to wheel it out.
Like a hotel cart.
Some Mr. Beast should get on that. Like, oh yeah, because it's really easy to think like, oh, I want to go get like 10 UCS sets, but like, if you really if you technically have no help and you're just trying to like manhandle like 2 big carts, yeah. See, Shreddy's saying like 50 Vinnies.
It's hard enough getting one UCS out of there.
Yeah. So like in theory, guys, like you could get big UCS sets, but like where my head's at's like, okay, I can get some, a brand new Nintendo Switch doesn't take up a lot of space. A new phone. AirPods. I could get a laptop.
A new computer, a new mic.
We literally thought about it at the same time. The mic is fine, but yes, new computer, 100,000% I'd go in there and get a MacBook. Yeah, I think Target or if you wanted to really have like optimal like electronics to choose from, you could do Best Buy because they have Lego too. Now their Lego
Best Buy hardly has anything in stock. They just like you go and try and buy something and say, all right,
like,
we'll order it here. Come back next week.
Yeah, we're gonna have to order that for you. Actually,
it's very helpful.
So,
thank you.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to see through the chat if anyone was saying any other stores.
Man, I remember when I bought my Falcon from the Lego store physically. It was horrible getting that thing out of there. I had to go down the escalator, across the parking lot. It sucked.
Yeah. Luckily enough, I got my 2 biggest UCS sets. I got delivered. I got my Falcon delivered, and then I got my AT-AT delivered.
Do you have the Razor Crest?
I also got that delivered. Yeah. I did buy the gunship in person, and then I did buy my. Well, I don't know. Technically my Imperial Star Destroyer was delivered too, but I just like bought it from somebody that I knew. All right. Pre-orders, new sets. Hold on,
go to all.
I know.
Go back up.
Right here, 40% off. Select sets.
That should take us there too. I would guess. I would hope it takes us there. That's not going to have everything. Go back and go to the all category and set up the filters because that's going to be missing like the 30%ers. To the top right should be all Lego sets right there. And then
this is why I have you here with me.
Set your filter on the left there. You want to go to deals.
Oh.
And then all deals.
All deals.
Yeah, that shows everything.
There we go.
There we go.
Now, are some of these going right now?
Yeah, these are all live.
So you can get, dude, knife. If you don't have, these yet, if you don't have Dungeons and Dragons, that's a nice little dealio if you need to buy like multiple boxes of those. What's up with only $2 on the reindeer battle pack?
That's pretty lame.
It's a little ridiculous. Dude, I feel like I haven't even seen this yet. I mean, I've seen it, but
I don't know. All the red speed champs just blend together for me. They all look exactly the same.
yeah, I feel that.
It's a good one, but I couldn't tell you when it came out.
All right, so let's see. Some of these are pretty modest starting out. Oh, dude, I gotta tell you, I could just go full blown hive about this thing.
It's pretty lame for a Christmas set.
I'm gonna not for time's sake.
You get another month and a half to go off on it.
Yeah, but I was so disappointed. Like, I think Lana was in the back seat on my phone, just like scrolling through Lego after I picked her up from school. Or no. Tyler Life Bricks posted this, and I like zoomed in and take a closer look. So I was like, oh wait, there's another advent calendar. Oh, it's Disney. My head immediately goes Santa Mickey, Mrs. Claus Minnie. You could do like a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer Goofy. Or I mean Pluto. Like, I was thinking all these cool minifigure things. Only to find out this is basically a freaking Friends advent calendar.
It's worse because the only
they're
Christmas
mini.
build,
They're not even like full mini. They're like tiny mini
the
dolls.
only Christmas builds in this whole set are that
tree?
horrible tree, and to the left there's a candle if you want to consider that.
Yeah,
a Christmas build. There's
it's
no
so
alternate outfits. There's no Santa hat.
The castle.
I'm sorry,
has
the
some
holly.
shrubbery.
Yeah, sorry.
But other than that, dude, it's
like how do you not throw one of those princesses in like a red alt outfit and put one Santa hat in there? Like,
well, also
that's so
like,
lame.
The coolest thing about an advent calendar is at least the 1 to 2 like exclusive figs. Correct me if I'm wrong, Disney mini doll experts out there, but I'm pretty sure all these are from those stupid little books they do that are always on clearance at every Walmart you go to.
Yeah, like I've got a bunch of these upstairs. I couldn't tell you I would assume that none of these are exclusive, just looking and seeing that there's no like crazy outfits here.
None of them have any kind of special Christmas thing going on.
Like literally just make that mini doll mold
like,
in red and print on that.
Put Elsa
how hard is that?
Put Elsa in a Mrs. Claus little dress or something, man.
Is that a dreidel on the right there?
Oh, really? Hold on.
Under the pig, under Pua there, bottom right.
Oh,
I think that's a dreidel.
Well, I think technically they always have these little dice looking things because there's like a game you can technically
play. There's a game?
Yeah.
That
on some of them,
me.
the thing that, you could do it on the, I'm pretty sure one of them had it before. I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't think.
But no, you're right. This thing sucks. This thing's
the
so
laziest.
Laziest.
It's so bad. It sucks, and is also one of the most disappointing things ever because you see just that box from a distance. You see the big Christmas tree, and you see Disney on there, and you're like, oh man! And then you look at what comes with it, and it's a half-ass Friends advent calendar. They're Disney princesses. There's nothing special or Christmassy about any of them. Like, dude.
Let me just say, if I made an advent calendar, it'd be a lot more Christmassy than that.
Hell yeah, it would be, dude. I mean, at least this. Okay, this one doesn't show that much, but at least look. Perfect example.
He's
we
got
have
the
a Miles Morales with a freaking Christmas sweater on.
There you
bro.
go. Yep.
Like
okay, and then you got the Spider Ham snowman. Yeah.
Bro,
so there's your two, right? There's your two exclusive Christmas prints.
10 million times better already.
Gosh,
dude. Well, if you want any of these advent calendars, here's some.
Oh, dude, that
Green
Goblin glider with the sleigh on the back for the sack. That's kind of cool.
That's
actually.
Fire. Let me go back to that.
I didn't really look at this one.
Flames.
That's a cool build, actually.
I wish it was a Christmassy Green Goblin, but
Put him
the
in
build
red
is
instead
nice.
of purple.
Oh, bro, dude, that's all they really had to do
Yeah.
was put him in just color swap the purple out for red. I mean, I guess that would require them to make a new like head ear piece thing, but would have been cool. Good little mini build for that though. I do like that.
Better than the princesses.
All right, but we're not here to crap on the advent calendars. We're here to see now, similar to Lego.com, guys. God, I wish I could scroll down more instead of seeing this like little. Why is it doing this?
Take off Shreddy's comment. That'll give us at least
Oh yeah,
just a tiny more space to see. Yeah, the screen is like
I don't know if it's just this computer or what's going on with this browser.
This will work.
$10 off the invisible hand.
That's fine. I like the Rex Microfighter more for 10. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, the true Microfighter price. See, some of these deals are definitely going to go cheaper.
Yeah, because some of these are like the
to.
20%. But dude, look at that Venom mech. That comes with 2 figs for $671.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's a crazy deal.
That's a great little stocking stuffer deal right there.
Dude, compare that to the Mando Microfighter. That's still like $12 or whatever after the sale.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Solid.
That's killer. That's almost polybag price.
Yeah. Or really just like an expensive polybag. Yeah, on sale still for this for $13.69. You get a Mando and a
double the price. Double the price. Not even 2 full figs.
Yeah, you get a little tiny baby Yoda that everybody has 1,000 of. Let's see here. Not seeing anything. Now, it's kind of Stitch is actually 70, right? So it's like some of these deals like it's weird because it says regular $60.99, but I think that's
it's actually more, yeah.
But no,
I don't know why they do that because it's like it makes it look worse. Like if you had the regular price, the higher, then it looks like it's more.
You would think that they would. Yeah, right.
No, there's some good ones in here. We just gotta
here.
Find
See, this isn't usually a $10 set right here.
Mhm.
It says $6.99, so really this is half off right here. This little friend set right there. Vader at $7. I've seen Vader for way cheaper than that though. That's
those Disney duos. That's a great price for that set.
Oh yeah, because this is usually $60.
That's killer right there.
Yeah, so here you go, guys. This is almost half off.
CPA says that Stitch is normally $645, so it's actually a very good deal. So everyone,
hey, you can't argue with CP when it comes to numbers.
yeah,
so.
that's right. He would never fudge the numbers.
I can't remember if I feel like this is one of those sets I had to pick up because I went somewhere to get the G-Dub, but I can't remember if no, maybe I'm thinking the art set. Either way, super solid grab for almost 50% off there. Sean, I think Sean has it, but Sean, if you don't, there you go. I'm also noticing Sean says "there you go" a lot.
There you go.
There you go. Anytime there's a moment.
Very emotional. Very emotional.
Here's a nice. It's very emotional. What it look like, what it feel like. It's very emotional. This is a nice little like $42 off for this thing right here. If you need this for your city or what you got going on.
Lots of colors.
Solid little set for the cheapskies. Typical sale for the Rex helmet.
I think the Cody helmet's the one to grab because that's the one that's retiring.
Oh yeah. What I'm thinking and what usually happens with a lot of these like helmet sets right this like it's 55 right now, but on Black Friday like you might see it for like 40.
Mm-hmm.
Especially on Amazon. I feel like Amazon really has like the flash sales that are kind of crazy like that. Honestly, for 4+, this Mac, it's kind of nice, man. Not gonna lie. Shout out to Cars. I wish it was a Speed Champs build though. That'd be way cooler.
That would be actually really cool if they did that. They should totally do that. Yeah.
I want like 2 or 3 cars and speed champs. I've kind of talked about it before, but like, I
Because
just
yeah,
think
the ones they actually did they're still like pretty chibi and small.
yeah. So yeah, like technically, some of these that look like they're $2 off, which I like. To your point, like I don't know why they're doing that. Like this botanical is 50, but it makes it look like it's only $2 off. Let's see. Only $26 for the regular Groot, and see it says 43, but typically Groot's 60. 50.
I can't remember because they have the
55.
I think
it was
55 or 45. It's
Yeah,
like a
it's
weird
one of those-
price, but
Yeah. Let's see here. Here's a Mando for 58.
yeah.
Some Mario, which you always see on sale here.
$12. It's almost worth buying, but
There's an appropriate price for this, but if you're gonna get this, you should absolutely get the 3 in 1
yeah.
pack. They're still at Target. They're still at Walmart. You just gotta find them,
dude, I could not believe when this and that Batwing came out at these prices.
bro. It was
It's
more
insane.
than this. 30. It wasn't this 45 or 50.
I feel like they were weird. I think the Batwing was like, or one of them was like 47 or something. It wasn't even like around like 5 or 10.
Yeah, a really weird number. Yeah,
But no, that 3 in 1 is kill. You can tell
3
he
in
didn't
1's
sell
so
any of
good.
them because that 3
Exactly.
in 1 is a
Yeah.
very good deal.
this. It's just so funny to see. Like, this is a quote unquote good deal, but this is like what this should have been $30. Like, sure, it's a little girthier than the Speed Champs, but like this should have been 30, no more than 35. So
I just don't know
Looks
how they
good
didn't
to
stick
find-
a third fig in there at least to pad
I know
out.
it looks pretty bare with
For 438
figs.
pieces.
just put a Harley Quinn in there and call it a day.
Exactly.
Put a random little put a henchman in
Yeah,
there.
exactly. Just put a goon in there. They like don't do that anymore. They used to
I
do that
know,
all the
man.
time.
They did with like the old school, Marvel sets. Ooh, here is a nice
Yeah,
little
that's a great
30%
deal.
off.
Yep.
I already have this, unfortunately. I think I D1B full price Jones this bad boy.
I mean, when I was seeing this for 80, I thought that was a fantastic
Yeah.
deal, but 70, that's
This
crazy.
This is really good, boys and girls. If you want this set, $70 is very, very solid for this. And also, like, don't forget, you're getting a solid fig lineup here.
Mhm.
I mean, only time you're gonna see Bambi and Dumbo unless they pop up in another set at
It's
one
just
point.
such a unique
And
set.
Walt. Yeah, man.
And like, yeah,
This-
when are they going to
this
make another
strip,
Walt?
Yeah, this film strip alone, dude,
Mhm.
like, such a cool set. This is an S tier set.
You can like open up the
Um,
camera. You got his office in
Yeah,
there.
dude, you got these. Hold on, if I click on this,
Well, yeah, there's like the lenticular, like the film strips or whatever.
Yeah,
There's like the
bro,
layers
this-
to it or something.
Yeah, oh yeah. Let's see. We got some nice pictures here on Target. Shout out to Tarjay, man. Shout out to Targs. Coming through with some. This is probably just the lifestyle images from the Lego website. I'm sitting here giving Target all this praise, like they came up with these on their
At
own.
least Target's site works, so
They got it laid out, looking good and everything. Yeah,
you can zoom in.
yeah,
Can't do that on Lego.
yeah. Super cool. You got all kind of different frames from different movies. It's awesome. Amazing set for $70. So, and might I say, that's a solid. It's a good one to open up on Christmas. That one right there. All right. Let's see here. What else we got? This is. See, I was expecting to see that rocket for way cheaper than
Yeah.
47. Here we go.
Disney
Some-
icons. Yep.
Yeah, some more Disney heat
$40
for the
off.
cheap.
That's great.
I'm thinking hard about getting this.
Dude, those figs, they're gonna go way up, man.
Oh, 100 million per. Yeah, I mean, we don't talk investing much here, but
Like
I mean-
Maleficent they've made, but I think this is the best version of her
yeah,
color wise. And they didn't put the witch in the Snow White set.
Mm-hmm.
So
And then what's this? Gaston,
yep.
and then
Jafar.
Red Genie.
Yeah, like they're not making that again. Like there's no
Yeah.
chance that he comes back.
Yeah, And like I believe there's some prints in here. I mean, there's stickers too, but I think there's some.
See,
Is
and
that
this was
no?
one.
That's a sticker.
This was one like the camera
The
people
clock,
loved because
man.
like $100 was like reasonable for that, and then it was like the same time as the Up House was
Yeah.
such a good set. But I think this one got overshadowed because of that $130 price tag.
Yeah, I just love I love the idea. I have my TV mounted like above like our fireplace, and there's like this like concrete shelf.
Mhm.
Like typically we'll put different little display pieces up there, or whatever, depending on the season. But like this, just like I don't know, on a shelf next to your TV. You got the VHS tape in there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Sean always likes describing the vibe. What does it look like? What does it smell like? What does it feel like? Imagine having your popcorn. You got a good classic Disney movie on. You got this on one side of your TV, and then you got the Walt camera on the other. Oh, come on. Come on.
I don't know why I
Disney.
like this one so much, but dislike the Harry Potter version of this so much.
Right. I think like I like the Harry Potter one, but I feel like this just feels better at this price range, especially when you get it on sale for 90.
Yeah.
And the Harry Potter one I'll tell you another reason why the Harry Potter one feels like not as cool as this is because you have another instance when Lego kind of puts like two of something at different price ranges on shelves at the same time. We had like the $40 Hedwig.
Yeah, that's true.
And sure, the Hedwig on that Icons thing for that, whatever it was called, Hogwarts Icons, sure, the Hedwig was bigger and looked better.
But it wasn't
But
$200 better.
But if they
Yeah.
could have shaved some cost and just gave us the books, because I do think the little spell or the little like potion bottles are cool, and the glasses and everything. Like I do like all that stuff. But it's like they probably could have saved some cost by not putting Hedwig in there. But I get it. I get it. I do like that. You can hold the apple and open it up and put the witch in there and everything. And see, they got it on display next to like other books right there. You can like use it as a whatever you call this, a little thing to prop your books up on the shelf. Anyways, enough gushing about this thing. But another really solid deal on this, saving $39 on this, boys.
Yep.
That's solid deal. Gotta call it out. Let's see here. Minecraft and Ninjago. Da, 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 da. Hey man, I mean this thing retailed for 80.
That's a lot better.
That's way better. I mean, dude, I like this thing a lot. I got a buddy I got this buddy who's a very casual Lego fan, but he loves Guardians of the Galaxy, so he does have the Groot and the Venomized Groot. And I think he bought the didn't they make a baby, even smaller Groot coming out of the pot?
Yeah, I think that's the newest one.
Okay, so I think he's got that one. So this is one I could see him looking at and then being like $80. F that. Just because I know how my buddy is. Because I remember telling him too, because like when he's like, I'm thinking about getting this I think when the first Groot came out, and I remember telling him like, do not buy it for full price. It's like you will 100% see that for like 40 instead of like the 55 or whatever. So yeah, man, if you got a Guardians of the Galaxy display going on, this is a good time to grab this for almost 50% off. I mean, you got 40% off here for the $47.99. Feels a lot better than 80. I remember when that came out at 80, I was like, geez, man, 80?
Yeah,
It doesn't even have the top of its head. It's more of a mask than like a full head.
I mean, it's the best looking one. I think it looks better than the Venom and the Carnage. It definitely looks better than the Spider-Man.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, even right here. Oh, wait.
Yeah, I like those phone pieces on the side there.
Yeah, even right here on display next to his brass sphere, whatever the fuck. I love the eyes too, man. I think those are prints too. I think that's a printed piece. Like,
yeah, it looks like it.
Super solid.
Goes to the edge.
Yeah. Super solid set for 40% off. Another one to call out. Let's see. Okay. See, like I would love to let me get to 55. Let me get to 55 on this. or a little bit earlier. What is it, a couple weeks ago when Amazon had some deals going on? I think they had this for like around 55.
Okay.
Was really close to grabbing, but you'll see Amazon go back to that once Black Friday hits, and maybe Target
You
too.
need at least 30% off that.
A little bit of a dealio on the giraffe. This giraffe is so good. That
Yeah, they've been
giraffe
good with
is-
animals lately.
Yeah. This is decent for this, right? Because this retails for 80.
80, yep.
Yeah, so
Comes out to like 40%.
it's so funny that they put the like previous slightly on sale price, and then that like
So weird.
you're gonna make your product sell more if you really see like tell us what we're saving. But yeah, good time to pick. This is retiring too, right?
I think all the Ahsoka stuff got pushed to next
Extended.
year.
Oh, okay, cool. That's good.
I'm pretty sure anyway. Or except for the Shin Hati set. That
Except
one
for Shin. Yeah, I'm
yeah,
glad I have that already.
that one's going this year, I think. I think the other two are pushed.
Chewy for about
Not
$29 off.
Not
Yeah,
enough.
not enough. Speaking of Amazon, I believe Amazon had this for like somewhere closer
Yeah.
to 130.
Yeah, they did.
I think I remember seeing people saying they're like saving $70 on it. So
Yep.
that's solid. Was this more than, did this retail for more than 130? I feel, or 140? I feel
I
like
don't
140
think
is
so.
right.
I think this is right. This is the one that you can buy the cafe set,
Yeah, yeah.
put it on top of it.
Oh yeah. This thing's dope.
It is
gotta
cool.
be a little cheaper though.
It looks. I've seen it in person at the Lego store. It looks good in person too.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, you need more than that off.
I kind of, it's not too bad at 60. It's better than the 84 for the space turbo tank, the city turbo tank, or whatever you want to call
That's
this
funny.
thing.
Yeah.
Solid. Let's see. Okay, here's probably our best Star Wars deal so far. Ish. Feels way better to get this at 119 than don't be Sean and pay 170 for this. For this 4+ looking tree, and you know what I mean.
So bad.
But if you want this thing, you know, 118.99 better. I still think you might even see that on. I'd maybe even look more towards Amazon, seeing this thing for like a 90 spot.
Yeah, I feel like sub 100 is what I would want to see it for.
Yeah. Again, a lot of these prices, guys, once Black Friday really gets here. Oh, here you go.
There
This
we
is
go.
pretty. Oh
Get it
yeah,
now.
this was
Get it now.
110, wasn't it? This
I
didn't-
can't remember because
'cause
some are 100,
not-
some are 110.
Might have been a flat 100. Still, though, they have it for the 90.99 right here. Very solid deal for this right now.
Yeah, it was 110.
Very, very, very good deal. It was 110, boys. Yeah, this is the forget everything I said about the Yavin 4 being the best deal, Star Wars deal so far. This is an incredible deal. This is retiring. You have amazing minifigures in here, really good ship. This is gonna be one of those set. Like when this retires, I can see a sealed one of these hitting up to 200 pretty quick. Because they're probably not making these figs ever again. Or these ships. You got the IKEA droid. I mean, come on.
I mean, the ships are just so good too. Supporting the figs. Both are really strong builds. You got some color in there.
Oh, man, I love when Star Wars sets have color, man. We see a lot of gray. 63 for this is great. I mean, that's so good. I already have this thing, but I bought this thing for I bought this thing to hit the threshold on May the 4th for full price.
Hey, at least you got the GWPs though.
Yeah. I didn't really I got this and like the brick heads to hit the GW. There was nothing else I really kind of needed at the time, and I didn't really want to spend
As
a
long
lot.
as you're getting the G-dubs, then you can forgive the full price.
Oh yeah. But man, seeing this at 63, that almost makes me want to just pick up another one. Let's see. You can already get that's the last year's holiday set on sale, but you don't see those on sale very often. Those right there. Let's
What's up, Fritz?
see. Fritz in the house. Hey, sorry guys. I'm over here. scrolling through here. I'm gonna come back to the chat here. What's good, Fritz? Good to see you. I bought a minifig. I bought a little clone, or not clone trooper. Some type of stormtrooper. I forget which one it is, but I got a random little fig from Fritz's stream. So if you guys aren't following Fritz on Whatnot, look for some solid minifigs to pick through. Lots of Star Wars. But yeah, so dang, dude, yeah, getting that Shin Hottie for 63 is super, super solid. Fritz, I know you like those half-off Target deals. You can get these Shin Hotties right now for 63 if you haven't already. $63 for the Shin Hotties. Pretty solid.
Sweep the shelves.
It's pretty solid. All right.
That Atari for that 135.
Oh yeah,
good. That's better than
someone
Lego.
called this out. Someone called this out. That's pretty good considering what it's like is this like 230 on Lego.com? I'm about to look actually. Hold on, I can look right now because I have it pulled up. 1 second, I'll confirm.
Call me when they make the Nintendo Wii or the GameCube.
There's so many other cool consoles that they need to make, and it's ridiculous, bro. The GameCube is so perfect. Like, you could so easily make that out of Lego too. The GameCube,
so cool.
The N64. Like, give me the Super Nintendo.
Dude, it better be the purple GameCube though.
Dude, could you imagine? Hear me out. They released a GameCube, right? The GameCube was a smaller console. So if you released a GameCube in only one color, it could be like a whatever, like a helmet set, like $60. Imagine it's 100, but they include all the pieces to where you can make it purple, blue, all the different colors you want.
Swap the outside.
Fire idea. Just saying. Yeah, man, 240.
Jeez,
the Atari.
That's brutal.
Is $240 retail, and you can get it for more than $100 off. So if you want this, if you think that, I mean, that's probably not a tear. I would invest in this heavily. But I mean, if you're picking this up for $134 and you're intending on selling this when it retires, obviously you're going to at least get retail out of it. $134 is crazy. Wow. I never even had an Atari, but hey, that's definitely the time to get it. $134. Super, super solid deal right there. I'm going to click on this thing just because I like it. I like snowboarding and I don't know. It's cool vibes, this thing. 83's not crazy. Better than 120 though. Yeah. Just kind of
cool for a city set.
Yeah, I wanted to give that one a little bit of a shout out. We got a little bit of a dealio on Jurassic right there. Not too crazy.
$28 T-Rex.
Yeah. Decently solid. Okay. Couple more pages here. Then we'll ring it home. What are we looking at for time here? 138. Okay. Going a little bit past than what I said. The Globe for only like $8 off? What the heck?
Yeah, that's rough. Because isn't that released for $200? So
then got a price hike?
The price hike, maybe?
I think so. A Girthy Boy sale, but only $30 off. But
not enough for that.
Yeah,
less than 10%.
Yeah. Let's see. That might be the. Oh, we got some Jurassic stuff. Not too crazy though. Yeah, this might just be the dust towards the end, the dreams and everything. Couple more pages. Yep, Mario Dreams.
Mario does Dreams Dust.
Oh, here's the just because I mentioned it earlier, you can get this for about $10 off. Not too bad. If you got the Guardians of the Galaxy display, I shall say, there you go. I forgot this even exists, bro. I want to see this in person.
Dude, people crapped on this so hard.
It's pretty. It's like. Oh, look! It's so shiny. He can see himself in the reflection.
That's so
of
weird. You think they'd edit that out?
I know.
I mean, as far as accuracy, I think it's not super accurate to what its actual head shape is supposed to be. I think it looks fine for what it is, but I just don't know why you wouldn't do a Sonic one first. Like, why do you go straight? Like, I get that he's in the new movie, but there isn't even a Sonic one yet.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and I think so. And shout out to Sean again. Sean, I remember said like when those Harry Potter buildable minifigures came out and kind of flopped. You know, sure it's Harry and Hermione, but like, you know, if you're gonna do those, like, imagine if you did Farm Boy Luke and Darth Vader for the first two that they ever did, you know, and then you kind of get the ball rolling. I think this is and I don't know, like the whole helmet.
This is like if they did those for Star Wars, right? If they did those buildable figures, but they started with just Count Dooku and like that was it.
Yeah, a buildable Count Dooku.
It's like it's cool. Like, sure, if we got to build like even a full buildable fig Count Dooku, like people would like that. But it's like that's the first one you're doing and the only one you're doing. Like, how are you not doing like Vader or
right,
like Luke or something?
Yeah, I remember seeing that when it leaked and just thinking that looks like a fake leak.
Man, CPA is all family friendly, and you got to be careful what you say in his chat. But then he comes in here 2 hours in, and he just starts spouting off whatever he wants to say, huh?
Is he lighting it up out there? Sorry, guys, I'm scrolling.
Twice. Come on, man.
CP going in.
What a funny guy.
The Deadpool. CPA going off.
He does love that movie.
See, but this is why people love a couple of brickheads. You can get in that. You can get in the chat and blow off some steam. All right, last page. Yeah, just all the dust towards the end. The dust at the end of the trail. I do think before we go, because I think Sean would want us to. I think we should just peek at Amazon.
Yeah, I heard they started.
I think we should peek at
running
Amazon.
their stuff up.
Let me get this pulled up. Maybe if my computer can. There we go. All right, let me get this filtered and everything here. Let me go ahead and pull this up.
Man, it's so terrible to try and search for Lego on Amazon, man.
I know you're about to watch me struggle.
Like all the third-party crap and then all the knockoff stuff. And like, it doesn't matter how much you filter.
I know. All right, so let's try to filter it down. Where even is the filter? Off to the left here? What the heck? Am I stupid?
Because like it looks like we're on Lego's page, but it's like 30,000 results. So how can that?
All right, Lego brands. How do I go to deals? All discounts, today's deals.
Honestly, you should probably just sort by Star Wars because that's all we.
That's
really
well,
care about.
I will say this though: if you care about having the gauntlet, $44 off of 80s, not bad for that.
It's true. I'm surprised that's still even out.
I know. I feel like it's been here forever. Yeah, no, we probably really only care about Star Wars. That's not bad for that Harry Potter mosaic at 135.
That's a great set. Honestly,
it's so nice.
Honestly, at this point, it's probably better to buy that than the big one.
Only thing that sucks is you're not getting the 4 exclusive minifigs.
Yeah, but even dude, this build is like it's so complete. It's got the lake and everything and the rock work.
Yeah.
It's
not bad
less
for
than half the price.
Yeah. I'd like
it's nice.
I'd like to see it a little lower, but yeah, I do like that set. Yeah, I probably should have just looked for just Star Wars, huh?
See if there's anything else here.
Taj Mahal, dude.
Cool.
Same deal that Target had, cheaper Dungeons and Dragons fig. I can't believe this thing's still hanging around. And at 80, not a bad little pickup for this.
Get your castle fix.
I thought this thing was long gone, dude. Yeah, if you've been needing this, $80 ain't bad for that. Let's see. Nothing too crazy. Okay, yeah, let's try to just get Star Wars. I think it was at the... I thought it was... Oh, here we go. Star Wars. Same, 23 bucks for the new, Droid Clone Battle Pack. Same deal on the Yavin 4.
I think Walmart had that battle pack for like 21 at some point today, and then it jumped
Did
up
they?
to like 23.
People jump on it, man.
Let's see. I think Yavin is probably the best one on here.
Yeah, I wonder if they have the same Shin Hati deal. A little bit of a 80 bucks off the Razor Crest if you want that. A little bit of a
Nope.
deal on the newish.
It's gone on
Yavin 4.
sale. It's gone on sale for that 420 2 years in a row. I'd wait till
I
next
know.
year.
Yeah, I know. That's when I got mine.
I got mine this year on that deal.
Yeah. See, I slept on this because and don't worry, it'll go back there, and I'm hoping it does.
The 60.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I slept. I really should have grabbed it for 60. And I have faith that this will go back down to 60 for sure. Because it's retiring, right?
I think so. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I want to see this go down to like 40 bucks. Give it to me for half. I'll be happy.
There's so much white space in the middle there. You needed a third
Yeah.
three,
Yeah. They really did.
especially for that price.
All right. Cody on a little bit of a regular sale.
I think those three are retiring. Cody 332nd and the Interceptor.
Oh yeah. Get them while they're hot. Oh my god, 104 for Dagobah? Is that retired? Is that one?
Yeah. It's your
Okay.
Amazon pricing.
Let's see. If you missed out on the holiday diorama, there you go. Is this retired but just still on sale?
Yeah, it is retired. What did that was that 100 retail?
Yeah.
You can still get it for 70.
I just feel because it was clearanced out heavy.
Well, yeah, they got the Costco treatment.
Yeah. It's clearance
That's
out.
funny. That's so
Think-
bad when you can buy a set on Amazon after retirement for below
Yeah.
retail still.
That's how you know.
You can buy that,
there's-
or you can buy Mustafar, same price.
That's wild. Just because of that Anakin fig, the
Yeah.
two figs in there. 50 for this is like not horrible.
It really isn't. I feel like that's
50
about
for
what you
this
grab 'em
is
for.
really not horrible.
Cooper,
Five
what did he get? What did he get
figs.
yours for? You got 3 of them. Those were around 50, right?
5 figs. You're getting good stormtroopers. Really good. What is that?
As long as you like the
Technically a
helmets.
TIE fighter pilot order.
It's
Yeah.
the Shadow
Yeah.
Stormtrooper or the
Yeah.
Dark, not the Dark Trooper. Yeah, I think it's Shadow.
I see black stormtrooper and I'm like TIE fighter pilot every time. 50 for that is not bad for a retired anniversary set, boys.
I bet it's dented to shit though.
Oh yeah, you're probably gonna get
Getting
questionable
a clean boy, yeah.
questionable conditioning on the box. Somebody selling a blister for 42. All right, I guess that's it. So far, at least,
all she wrote.
for what Amazon wants to show us. That's your preve.
Oh, there's some good stuff for it being early in the month still.
Oh yeah.
Shin, Yavin, and the Ahsoka T6. I feel like those were the 3 big ones I saw.
God, I forgot this set was even real.
It literally looks fake with that boost on the top right. That literally looks
Boost.
like a knockoff. It's ridiculous.
Hold on, before we go, I gotta look at one thing.
Here we go.
I just want to look at I'm gonna look at some of their lifestyle images here real quick. I think it was on this one. Oh, can we not see? Look at this. They've got the UCS Charizard in the background. You see a Bulbasaur back there. You know, they at least make it look like a believable lifestyle shot. You know what I mean? Dude, I'll tell you what, this Pokedex, this thing's coming home, man.
That is pretty for 22.
For
that is pretty
22,
fire, yeah.
35% off. It lights up too. Like this lights up. They've got a little light brick in there.
Oh, they better have the appropriate branding on their boxes.
Yeah.
That big old white label. I better see that on there.
What does the box of this thing look like? Oh, it's up here. Pretty cool, man. Any other crazy deals over here? I want to see. You got the UCS Pikachu there on a little deal. The UCS Gyarados. There's the UCS Zard. Beautiful. I don't know if that's meant to be like a UCS one. Is this a holiday? Bro, are they going to do holiday sets better than Lego too right now? You got Santa Hat Pikachu and this train. I mean, to be fair, the train looks
pretty rough.
This train looks pretty Duplo-y. It is like 7+, so I think it's meant to be a little easier to put together. But shout out to the holiday Pikachu. All right, boys. Before Sean sees that, and it's like, get this Mega Construct off the screen. Yeah. All right. Went a little over an hour and a half, but I gotta say, it's in the ballpark. We're in the ballpark. I want to make sure I didn't miss any supers. Man, King Oldendorf, one of the OGs, 18 months of Girth Gang membership.
Year and a half, number one.
Love to see you, and he was number one. Love to see you in here. And just because I wanted to play this super, but I didn't play it earlier, it's one of the only ones I didn't play, we'll go ahead and just run this one real quick for you, KO.
You put beers in your mouth at the ready. At the ready. You can meet your future spouse at the ready. At the ready. You can boy all night at the ready. At the ready. Buy it or set you like at the ready. At the ready. It all goes down at the ready. If you stay another place, you offend. The mother hotels at the ready. The ready is the ready is the ready. The ready is the ready.
What a banger. All right, boys. It's been a good episode, boys and girls. It's been a good episode. Episode 163. I can still, even though I can't hear it, I can still play that great outro music. Is it playing, Lake?
It's playing.
Great. I'm glad you can hear it because I sure can't. It's been a wild ride. Episode 163. Sean never tuned in. It's now 11, so I gave him time. I went over a little bit long to see if Sean would tune in, but you guys have been seeing a lot of Sean lately and not enough of me. So there you go. There's your dose of me for the week. Hopefully I'll get my laptop fixed or just get a new one altogether. I'd like to just chuck this one off a cliff. That'd be nice. For Stud Lake, for everybody in the chat, thanks for tuning in. Good luck on all your deals. Don't jump on anything too soon. Just be ready when Black Friday hits. A lot of these prices we saw are subject to drop a little bit more. So just be on the ball. Be in the Discord. Shout out to our Discord. Shout out to Stud Lake's Discord. You don't have a Discord. I meant to say Stud City.
Don't.
Stud City's got a Discord.
I'm in the Discord.
Yeah,
Fun time over there.
Discord. Everybody's Instagram stories. Almost said it again. Stud City, Tyler's Instagram story. Just be on the lookout on Instagram, and everybody will notify everybody when the killer dealios are happening.
I got something for you here, Papa Rex. Papa Rex just wants to check that out a little bit.
Oh, what? Little nug. Are we getting towards the end of the music here?
You got 10 seconds left, I think.
For Stud Leg, for me, myself, Brent's Bricks, and shout out to Sean, who could have been here but is not. This has been a couple of brickheads, maybe. I don't know, somewhere towards the end. We'll see you next week.
Perfect.
Peace.